Hello, and welcome to the Suicide Awareness and Prevention course that I prepared for Udemy in my capacity as owner, chief executive officer, and managing director of the County Surveyors Society International Limited. My name is David Adrian Thomas, and I am an Esquire of the Royal Division of the United Kingdom. I have the autism spectrum disorder, Asperger's syndrome, so creative design and writing come easy to me, but at a cost. As children with autism spectrum disorder are 28 times as likely as others to consider and or attempt suicide. Adults with Asperger's syndrome are 9 times as likely as other adults to consider suicide. I'm no exception, as I have attempted killing myself 5 times in my childhood and once in my adulthood. So I'm going to tell you how and why I am still alive. I found those statistics only recently, but I've known about my propensities to think about death and attempt to kill myself for about half of my life. I had thoughts about death every day of my life to age 3.5 when I first tried to kill myself. Then I thought about suicide every day of my life to age 7.5 when I tried it again 4 times. Each time my higher self put obstacles in my way to return me to living my life. So every day until I was 15.5, I studied ways of destroying my higher self to start out again as someone other than me. So at 15.5, I self-induced severe loss of memory and total loss of personal identity, and didn't know who I was again until hypnotherapy at 49.5 brought most of my memory back to me. I stumbled across a way of overcoming all my thoughts of suicide. So my boss asked me to coach and counsel others with whom I worked to keep them from suicide ideating and attempts. That was 21 years ago, and I've been doing it ever since. At first using a government intranet, I should say, and confining my attention to professional colleagues only throughout the UK and Commonwealth of Nations. And then since 1997, using the World Wide Web Internet, coaching and counseling anyone who asked me for help. It brought back my daily churning thoughts about being dead. So I tried suicide again after a while, but was obstructed again by my higher self giving me a new mission to spread my suicide awareness and prevention message more across the European Union and the United States of America, as I had neglected them. This was not easy, was still in full-time employment, so I could only spread the word where my office tasks allowed. So I was able to liaise with colleagues in the European Union, but had no contacts in the United States of America, which had to wait for me to retire. I then began my coaching and counseling work 24/7, 52, napping in between sessions and writing an autobiographical trilogy and associated compendium. They rocketed to the top of the Amazon bestsellers list in the UK overnight on my uploading them, and to the top of the global Amazon bestsellers list in a week. So I was invited by Arianna Huffington to have a voice on the Huffington Post, where I was challenged to solve the problem of Autie-Aspie suicides in the USA. So I devised a 7-step program which has proved 100% successful and popular with my clients. This Udemy course, therefore, is an interpretation of that program that may be used by anyone who is suicidal and wants to escape from that living hell on earth, or who knows someone who is suicidal and wants to help them escape from that living hell, or from someone who wants to learn to do it for professional reasons. Udemy awards a completion certificate to those who complete the course, so it can serve as a supplementary qualification to anyone wishing to use it as such. In my next lecture, I will therefore get straight into step 1, which has been so hugely successful and popular with my clients that many have not bothered to go on to step 2 or any of the subsequent steps, as they consider step 1 is sufficient in itself to meet their needs. Thank you. I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.